Okay, hi there. I hope everybody's doing well. Tonight's going to be kind of special. In this video, I'm going to doing something kind of fun that I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm going to be painting a Space Marine, or in this case, a Cataphractii, in the colors of the San Diego Padres alternate uniform. This is something that I want to do for eventually for all the teams, just to kind of convert them over to, I think it would be kind of fun. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun tonight. I want to show you, and I have a small issue here. Give me one moment, because I want to show you what the alternate uniform looks like if you don't know. Let me bring up a Windows capture. Is that what I'm after? Windows capture. We're just going to add this in here real quick. Select window to share, properties, windows, OBS, easy effects. Cancel that. Select window. Oh, here we go. This is a little bit different. Okay, you should be able to see that right there. And it's a little bit large, taking up the whole thing. I'll have to shrink that up just a tad and pull that down. But that's what it looks like, in case you don't know. And the reason is because this is in celebration of my San Diego Padres beating the Los Angeles Dodgers 3-1 in the Division Championship Series, kicking them out of the playoffs. So, and I don't know how long this is going to be. It may take me only an hour to paint this. So, and I'm kind of thinking about what I want to do to make it look halfway decent, kind of like the uniforms a little bit. But that's the color I'm going for. Now, if you notice in the colors, and I did some research trying to find which colors would match from Citadel or maybe the Army Painter or something like that. And what I found with the hex code that I had gotten from them is the Gortho Brown was pretty close, and the Euro Yellow was pretty close to the yellow. Now, I think this is going to be a little bit too light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably darken it up a little bit with some black and see how that looks. But that's what we're going to do tonight here. I really think this is going to be different. It's going to be fun as I try to figure out what is going to be what here. Oh, I also need white, because the pants of the uniform, if you look at it, the pants of the uniform are white. They were kind of a brownish white at one point. And every team in the MLB, I want to do one for MLB, I want to do one for the NFL, I want to do one for the NHL. Because I think it'd just be kind of cool to do something like that. You know what I don't have? Oh, I don't have my chat open, just in case. Open chat, just like that. I don't know where it's at. It's over here. So it might be, you might think it's kind of dumb, but I think it'd be kind of cool. It'd be different. So let's get the white done up here. I think the first thing I'm going to do, and I think this would be the best way of doing it, we're going to start out with the brown, I think. I'm trying to decide what I want to do down here. They have brown socks, so I will probably do this piece here in brown. This will be in the yellow. This is probably, I could probably even go gold with it. Bring that up here. This and this piece here, these pieces here, these back panels here. This whole thing could probably be in brown, and do this all in white for the white pants, and do this in the brown. Do that brown. We could go ahead and do that maybe. I don't know yet, but I know the top half is definitely going to be brown. So let's see how that brown looks. I'm going to put a little bit in my palette here. Theirs is a very dark brown, so I don't know how well this is going to work. And I just spent the last 2 minutes shaking this up. So let's take a quick look. Let's get the mouse out of the way here. This is already thinned down pretty good. I can tell you right now, this is, and I'm just going to put some right up here. I know there's a piece that goes in here. Okay, so I'm looking at that, and I could say, no, that's definitely not going to be dark enough. So what I want to do, see if we can darken it up a little bit. I'm going to put a little black in there. And I'm not going to add it in there. I'm going to add it here because I don't want a full drop. I just want to add enough to see if I can darken that up a little bit. I'm just going to get a little bit there. Add that in. Swirl that around a little bit. That might be almost there. Might be almost there. That kind of. I got a little water on there. I should probably make up a little bit more than just that. This is just to test it all out. Nope, that's too black. Looks almost right on the palette. No, that looks okay. That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I probably could have gone with the lighter one. I can't tell. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I can't tell if it's working out or not. I may just go with the Gortho Brown. Because I know I'm not going to have enough here to do everything that I want. Looks almost black. So I think I may just go straight up Gortho Brown. Because I wanted to experiment with that just to see. It's a little too light, but I think it'll have to work. Because I'm also afraid that if I run out of the color, I think it's a little too light, but I think it'll work. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Because that one looks almost black, and I want it to look brown. Now, they do have, their main uniforms are gold, brown and gold, but they're kind of a gray, brownish color. Why is my camera way off again? So they're kind of a gray brownish color, and it has the pinstripes on it on both the home and the road uniform. Yeah, that's going to be better. I'm going to go with that than trying to get the color exact match. I think you'll get the gist of it there. And the reason I picked the Cataphractii is because that's what I basically have left. And I think the colors would look nice on here. I have also have a program that has been added to my system as I try to see if I can make the microphone sound better. So let me know what you think. It's called Easy Effects. It deals with the pulse audio. The Linux systems have pulse audio on them. And a lot of companies are going over to a newer one, which is called Pipewire, which is supposed to be better for the Linux systems. And when I upgraded my Pop OS, or I should say when Pop OS upgraded their system, they added both of them in. So you can go Pipewire or you could go Pulse Audio on it, and unless you deal with Linux as much as I do, you'll kind of sort of understand that. That's actually looking pretty good. The underneath one will be done in black. There's no black on the uniform, but I'm going to go ahead and do these pieces in black here. This will all be done. So I really don't expect this to be too long. I have got to get, I wasn't on the other channel on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Both those nights I was working on. I got started on another project, and I haven't finished. I need to get back to that too. I also have the Spartan tank that I need to finish up. I have, try to keep it proper English here. I also have some Blood Bowl models. I've got about all these to do yet. I'm just gonna do the one. I might do Philadelphia. I don't know yet. But I thought this would be kind of cool. I've mentioned it before that I wanted to do this. That I thought it'd be kind of cool to do this. This one's particularly, I think, particularly harder because of the brown. But I think I'll have issues with some of the others too. Trying to find the right orange. I use the color wheel and the hex codes to kind of find what was the closest. A lot of the browns in Warhammer in Citadel paints seem to be very reddish in color. They were very high on the reddish scale. So I'm also getting into, and I did when I was younger. Used to do some oil painting, nothing spectacular. High school and stuff like that. And I want to get back into that. So I've got some acrylic paints. And I painted a couple landscapes. They're not coming out. I'm doing one with a sunset, and it's just total garbage right now. Acrylic paints act differently than oil paints, and I want to do the acrylic paints mostly because the acrylics do dry a little bit faster, but somebody would have a conniption if I use the oil paints. Plus, I can clean the brushes from the oil paints fairly easily. A little bit of water. Where with the oil paints, I'd have to have not varnish. I can't think of the name of it right now. Turpentine, I'm going to call it. I know that's not it. And that does leave a bit of an odor. And I have to be very careful about that because somebody, and I think somebody has a conniption because they can smell it, but I also think that I'm having an issue because if I use the rattle can, I got a little bit of brown on that, to prime my miniatures. And if I'm not careful, because I'll admit a couple times and I think that's what's causing it. What's causing it, Steve? What's happening? If I spray in the house, like if I wanted to put a little varnish on there to protect this brown afterwards, I was taking my varnish, shaking it up for a couple minutes, and just giving a couple squirts just to get it on there and let it dry a little bit. And I think the propellant is getting into my nasal system, and it's doing something, and it's causing my nose to bleed, which kind of makes sense. Because I woke up to a bloody nose, about a week ago? And I didn't know what was causing it. I thought it was just because the air is dry. It's getting to be winter time here. And the air was getting dry, and it left quite a mess on the pillow. I think that's looking pretty good. It's going to look pretty good if I take my time. And then I was fine for a couple days. And then I did it again, and I woke up again with blood all over. My nose is bleeding. I'm wiping it off. It's all over my hand and everything. I was like, what the hell's causing this all of a sudden? And then I started thinking about it, because then it happened the third time. I caught it this time, so it wasn't too bad. And of course, I took the tissue paper and I stuffed it up my nose, and it went away. And I started thinking about it. It's happening every time I do a quick spray in the house. Which you shouldn't be spraying in the house anyway, so. But I'm going to have to do something, because the weather's going to start turning cold here. And I need to get the varnish on these things. So I found Vincent Vinatelli. You can find him on YouTube. He's one of the top painters in the world. It just so happened at the very time he came out with a video on how to use your airbrush to varnish your pieces. And I thought that was kind of interesting, and I went over it a little bit. I don't know if I can explain it, but he says you want to use the matte varnish, especially at the end. So he went in the whole explanation. If you want to get a chance to see the video, I'll be happy to bring it up and show it to you. Or I'll give you the link to it. Vince Vinatelli, you probably, if you follow Painting with Warhammer at all, you probably know who he is. He deals with Sam Linds a lot. Ninjon. A couple other people like that. So you can find them there. Is that in focus? I can't tell. Yeah, it must be. They're going to have all the goofy shit on the outside again. This brush is getting... So I'm going to have to probably stop doing that. But anyways, he was talking about, and what was interesting, I learned a couple things from him on that very topic of his flow improver, which I made some up, or his airbrush, because he uses the airbrush. He says with the airbrush, you don't have that issue. What the hell did I do with it? Oh, it's way over here. And he says for his airbrush, and this is airbrush and flow improver, he says he puts together 80% airbrush thinner and 20% flow improver. So I thought that was interesting. And then what he does is let's see if I can explain this correctly. He uses, I think you'd have to look it up to be sure, because I don't exactly remember. Because gloss varnish doesn't adhere to the piece as well as, say, matte varnish does. And if you try to paint over a gloss varnish, it's very difficult to add paint to. So he brought up using, I forget what it was. You'd have to check out the video, because I don't remember all that brain damage that I have. That's going to look interesting. But he uses ultra matte varnish and contrast, I think he said. Don't quote me on that. it's going to be a busy night for me. I will be taking a nap once this is done. The ball game comes on at like 4 in the morning. And truthfully, they're playing the Philadelphia Phillies. I want them to beat the Phillies. But Bryce Harper's playing for the Phillies also. He's a Las Vegas boy. He went to the same high school that my daughters went to. They all graduated. He's the same age as my oldest. He just had a birthday the other day on Sunday because he was born on the same day I was, about 4,000 years apart, but on the 16th of October. So he just turned 30. My daughter's a little bit older than he is because she was born in March. So he graduated from the same high school, and my wife taught there too. So they all know who he is. Don't ask my wife what she thinks of him. He has the baseball field over there is named after him. The Bryce Harper baseball field. And I've had a couple times you could watch him. If you drive by over there in the off season, you could see him out there practicing, with the high school team, shagging fly balls for him as his brother. His brother is also a teacher at Las Vegas High School now. Oops, I said the name of the high school. He supposedly hit a home run that was well over 500 feet. And I know what they're talking about. It's Hollywood Boulevard. So with him being a left-hander, it went over the right field fence, apparently went over Hollywood Boulevard and landed in the field on the other side. It's just a desert field on the other side. And the ball landed over there. That's quite a poke, really. So I'm not saying he didn't do it. But that is quite a poke for a high school kid. And he actually went and got his GED because he wanted to graduate early. He was he was in, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might go a darker brown on that, or I could go. I don't know what I'm going to do with that piece underneath. I'll probably do, there's no silver in the damn uniform, though, anywhere. I may just do that in brown, too. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know what color I'm going to do here. But I've had a couple times I've driven by the high school, and he's out there practicing, he's out there hitting. And a couple times I had because my kids started working at Las Vegas High School after they graduated. My youngest daughter was she was at Las Vegas High School with my wife. They got her a job over there. But and my youngest one was working at the local elementary school just down the road. And so I'd have to go pick the youngest one up. And I've gone by there a couple times because I'm one for, you have to be there early. I don't like being late for anything. And I've seen him out there practicing. And I just, text the youngest one and told her, hey, I'm up at the ball field. And I go up there and I park near the ball field and I go sit in the stands and I'd watch him hit. Remember the first time I was pretty sure it was him, but he had a hood on and everything. And so I went up there and I just sat there. I don't say nothing. I just sit there and watch, and I don't say a word to him. And he'd be out there talking with the kids and here, and he knows them all by name, which is really cool. He kind of went down as a bit of a jerk, I guess, when he first got into the league. And I don't have a paper towel. I had this down here because I was doing the painting. This is the painting I was working on. It's pretty much crap. It's not coming out very good. And I'd sit there and I'd watch him bat. It was interesting. Tall, skinny kid. Very tall. I think he's what, 6'2", something like that. I'm going to kind of be working from the top down here a little bit because I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the bottom half. I know what I'm going to do up here. I know what I'm going to do up here. They also have the brown helmet too, or the brown hat. I remember growing up as a kid going to the stadium to watch the Padres play. So much fun. Used to go when they were in the bottom of the old San Diego River. All dammed up now. At San Diego Stadium. I can't remember. I think it was Lane Field is where they used to play when they were in the Pacific Coast League. For some reason, it's, I think, Lane Field. I kind of sort of remember the ballpark. Because I was like, what, 9 years old when they got brought into the National League. And even though my mom was from New England, she was a huge Red Sox fan. So we used to watch the Red Sox on the week, on TV. I remember the summer of 1969. In the summer of 69, we went to, my parents brought us to New England. And they got tickets for the Boston Red Sox to go to Fenway because we'd seen the Red Sox on TV quite a bit. The old Fenway Park. Now they got that stupid thing on top of the Green Monster. Okay. I don't think. Now I'm trying to decide here. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? I think I'm definitely going to go brown down in here. Now, some of the guys like to wear white shoes, and some like to wear the gold shoes. And it's not gold per se, but they do have the white pants. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to do, that'll be in yellow. That could be, I'm going to have to put some black on here, even though there's no black on the uniform. It does get a little blurry if I move so fast, too fast. I ordered an easel 20. I spent another $100. I probably shouldn't have. I was thinking the other thing I could do too to kind of darken up the brown just a little bit was put a little Seraphim sepia. Is that what I wanted? This Sigor brown might help darken it up a little bit. I'll just do a test piece on it. I was thinking I was going to have to do that anyways, but I didn't. What size is my brush? That's my number 2. So the game comes on at 4 in the morning. And then at 10 o'clock in the morning, my wife and I are going over to the embassy. I have to see if I can get the paperwork right this time. She wants to go over there and talk to somebody about a legal issue that we're having here, and I already know what the answer is going to be, but she won't listen to me. She's always got her own thing that she wants to do. I think I will go ahead and just do that black anyways. I'm going to have to give in and do a few things in black here. Even though there's really no black on the uniform. Probably could have done that. I'll get that. It's alright. And then I could go this piece here. You know, I just thought of something. Instead of putting the brown, I'm going to put the brown here anyways, but this is going to be like a gold, this is supposed to be a gold trim, and I have such a hard time with it. But I think I got most of the brown done. Other than this in here, let's see, is that going to be, should I do that in brown with the outside in yellow? Do this in here. That way I could do the gold trim around here and not worry if I get onto the main part. Then come back in with the brown. I probably should have done the same thing here too. I need to practice my trees. I need to practice all kinds of crap. I need to practice my blues. Oh, we've got stuff in the back here. That would be. And I'm not going to do this here in brown or gold. I think it would look kind of dumb. I'm going to go ahead and use the lead belcher to do that. You know, that would be interesting, putting the gold there and putting a lead belcher on that maybe instead of black. Putting lead belcher on this? Nah, I'll put black. I'm also thinking if I could get some paintings done and get the painting thing down. I've got my white gesso. Let's see, do I want to do... The belt is in brown. I could do that all in lead belcher, I think, and put a little lead belcher on it. I think that'll be okay. Do I have a belt in front? No. Yeah, a little bit right here. Because I know for a fact the belt is brown also. I think I'll go ahead and do this in black. I don't know what I'm going to do those in, though. I could put white on that and do a little bit. That could be in black, too, I guess. I mean, there's just some colors I'm going to have to put in here that aren't available on the uniform. But there's just no getting around it here. And then I could do, yeah, I got it all figured out. I got it all figured out here. I'm going to do a little bit back in here. So I ran a whole boatload of tests last night. Actually went on stream a couple times for 2, 3, 4 minutes. Testing out the setup for the sound. Because I didn't realize that I had pipe wire on here. Yeah, if I do the back white, I'm going to have to do the shoes gold. And here I am jumping around from one thought to another. I also have tomorrow, and I hope they either get here before we leave or they wait until after we're gone. But I have a little plate coming in that I can plug in USB, and these pieces will all turn. So I got to finish up this one here. I started this. That's my Space Wolf. So I got to work on that. I have this one here. I forgot what that was. I think it was Iron Hands. This one here. Got that to finish. I think this one's almost done. Really, I just have to put. I can't remember. Was that Raven Guard that had the yellow on it? I don't remember. And I think this here was Thousand Suns. So I got to do some black and some lead belter on him. So we've got all that. I've got plenty of work to do. I was talking with a friend last night on what color or what model I should order next. And I think I'm going to go Chaos Space Marines. I think that'd be kind of cool. I'm not a big Chaos Space Marine fan, but they're very dark in color. Okay, give me a second here. I need to do something. I need to get some paper towels and I want to get a quick drink. So I'll be right back in a moment here. Okay, that wasn't very long. I don't know which is better. The pure white paper towel underneath all this. This is all dry. Or the gray. I think the piece shows. I could see where I come in really quick with it. Everything's a bit blurry and then it clears right up. All right, so I'm going to use some of this Your Yellow. I'm going to get my little detailed brush here. I know you should learn how to not have to use it. So I got a couple things on here. Let's shake that up for about 30 seconds, even though I was shaking her. I've got mine. God, I got finish up my white scar. With that, he wasn't coming out very well. He's coming out kind of blotchy. I know I probably need to thin the paint just a little bit more. I got a lot of work to do, but yeah, I was thinking about buying Chaos Space Marines. I could put... Got my eyedropper again. Just a drop of water in there. What the hell? Thin it down just a little bit more. It's probably almost too much. I should have used my special glaze. That's what I probably should have done. And this is probably too much. Yeah, a little bit too much. And the hair on this brush is splitting. Yeah, it's too much. Crap. When I put everything in the dropper bottle, it got thinned down anyways. Which means I'm going to have all this your yellow in here. And I probably don't need. Looks a little better. Come on, you son of a bitch. So the wife, she told me that the bookstore over here might have art supplies. So I went down and I took a look, and they didn't have any canvases. It was mostly school art. The lady that was there, she was very nice. She told me she could order what I wanted. It'd just take 4 days. And I could pretty much order anything I want from Amazon too, which is what I was kind of looking for. Just to see if there was someplace locally that I could go and order what I want without having to wait for Amazon to deliver. I think if I can get back into the oh, tonight is the this will be the last time I just thought of it just now. That you'll see this is Steven's Painting Corner because the official name will start for when you come back next week. It'll be Grandpa's Painting Studio because I am gonna do all kinds of different stuff. The landscapes, the miniatures. It'll be mostly miniatures that you'll see. Maybe once in a while I'll do a landscape piece, but mostly miniatures. But if I can get the landscaping down again, get it to look halfway decent, I could sell those. Just sell them all locally. I'll get it down. I had it before. And look what just came on. Plus, I got to get used to the acrylic stuff. It's just the colors are just not blending for me right. The way that I could get them to blend with oil. I mean, it seems like the colors mix in too quickly. You know, I could do that bottom piece in white. There's a little trim on here. I could do that in a white too. Oh, I didn't see that plate there. I could do that plate in white. That's going to take a little bit of color to get in there. I got to put a little bit more on there. We'll get the first coat down. Yeah. It's actually funny. The Cleveland, I still want to say the Indians. And I will always call them the Indians. Get that stupid woke crap. Even though the Guardians is okay. They just don't seem to understand where they got the name the Indians from. But we won't get into all that political horseshit. But they got rained out last night. So they still don't know who the other team is going to be in the American League. It's either going to be Cleveland. This brush is shit. This brush has got the shit. Or the Yankees. I'm hoping it's Cleveland. Even though the Astros. I was hoping it'd be the Mariners. But if I could get Cleveland in 3 out of 4 ain't bad. So I wanted the Mariners in Cleveland, San Diego, and Philadelphia. I got San Diego and I got Philadelphia. I didn't get the Mariners though. Mariners got swept in 3. Yeah, that'll be okay. get in here. Damn chair just moved on me. Up here come the dogs again. Yes, there's nothing up here for you to eat, Bubby. Hi, Bub. Hi, Bub. This is all going to be done. I'm going to need to put another coat on there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that back yet. I know I'm going to do that in white. Then I'll go over it with a apothecary white. I'm going to take out the bigger brush here. Because that tiny thing, that's starting to fray on me anyways. Where's my 0? I probably could have done... That's what I probably should have done, was put the Avalon Sunset down. And then come over it with... At least get the base color in there. That's what I probably should have done. Crapola. Oh well. I could still do it. I have the Avalon Sunset right here. You know what else I probably could have done? But I think the brown's looking okay. Yellow's just coming out really faint. Evelyn Sunset's a little bit dark, but I think that'll be okay if I do that. Because Evelyn Sunset's a bit dark, but I think it'll give me a better base coat. Shake that up for a good minute there. I figured an hour or two maybe, but you know me, it'll probably be 3-4 hours before I complete this damn thing. Let's get a dab of that in there. A dab of this and that, and then I can put the your yellow on top of it. I think that'd be better. Oh, where the hell did that black come from? Yuck. I didn't wipe the brush out. I'm glad I did that. That would have been fucked up. Okay. Because the Evelyn Sunset's a little bit thicker. Shit. Get that in as a good base coat. Then I can come in with the your yellow on top of it. To brighten up the yellow a little bit more. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Do they even show that movie on TV anymore? Used to be like an every year thing we had to. It was like it was on when we watched it, kind of like Charlie Brown Christmas and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Do they still show that stuff on TV for the kids? Follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, it looks a little dull right now, but I think your yellow will really punch that out some. I'm not worried if I get a little bit onto the brown, but the brown I think is actually looking nice. It is looking about correct. Yeah, the brown's looking correct. Not dark enough, but I think it's going to work. Okay, so let's get a little bit of this on here. Just to get the... Oops. To go down here. I can come back in with the brown if I have to. out of the other board. I'll get you my pussy and your little dog too. So I'll be, oh, I am working on the other channel. I know it's like you got to build up one before you do another, but I kind of got two of them going here. Because I like to play games too. That's what this originally was. And I kind of discovered that a lot of my followers were coming from playing games. I got a few from painting. And I thought, I need to separate them. And the one thing that I discovered on the other one, when I talk about installing different distros, Linux distros, I get a lot of views on that. So I've got something that I'm working on right now. And I've got to I'm still going to play games and everything on it. But to get YouTube to work, they say you have to do something to help educate people. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I want to show. Get the hand starting to shake. Stop shaking, damn ya. That you can, in fact, play games on Linux. So, going to be a little bit of a separation there, but not much. Because people are very much interested in how do you install this distro? How do you do that? How do you do that? Because I was getting a lot, not like thousands or anything, but I noticed I was getting 30, 40, 50 views once I got it up on YouTube. Oh, I got to get the back of that. On the install videos. I got to get off my. It's very hard for me to stay motivated, and it's not because I don't like doing this. I love doing this. But my medication makes me so damn tired that it's just very hard. I'm not at all worried about that because that's going to be brown anyways. We're going to be able to cover that up pretty good. Do I want to do... Debating on whether or not yeah, I think I will. I already started putting the paint on it before I even... My hand decided before my mind. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I like it. I like it. Another little coat up here of the Avalon Sunset. Got a tail hanging on this. And that your yellow will really pop that out. Here comes Jasina again. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. Don't get underneath the desk, puppy. Okay. I think I like how that's coming out so far. Do I see any spots I might have missed? I want to take a look at one thing here because I can cover it up if I have to. If this Sigor, excuse me. I want to see what this Sigor looks like on here. If it darkens it up too much or... It might darken it up too much. Yeah, that might darken it up just enough. Give me more of what I'm looking for. Get it into those recesses. That's interesting. Did. Kind of did darken it up to where I was looking for. Give that an opportunity to dry. Probably go silver. I'm probably going to go lead belcher on this piece too. I'm not going to screw around with that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that seems to be darkening it up. What I'm exactly looking for. Whoops, sorry. All right, so let's get back to, now that we've got that base coating down. Get that base coat, got that down. I'm attempting to paint oops, I see a spot that I forgot. Cataphractii Terminator in the colors of the San Diego Padres alternate uniform. And just something fun. I mean, it's kind of celebration for them beating the Dodgers the other day in a 5-game series, 3-1. And it's something that I've always wanted to do. Not so much this, but I was thinking about doing like a Space Marine in every alternate color of every team in Major League Baseball, maybe hockey, my 2 favorite sports. And I thought that would be kind of neat. And since they won the other day, and it came to me last night that, yeah, you should do that. Give it a shot. Just see how it kind of works itself out. So that's what I'm doing. So if you're coming in and you want to know, what Legion is he doing that's brown and gold? That's what I'm doing. I'm having a little bit of fun tonight and screwing off. Just experimenting a little bit. I mean, you always got to try to have fun, right? So that's what I'm doing. And their alternate uniforms are brown and gold. Their colors are brown and gold. Now, if you're kind of just hanging around, and I'd really like some feedback on what you think of the sound, the video, stuff like that. I mean, you can't get better if you don't get some type of a feedback. So I know people kind of like just to hang out sometimes. I know I do it too. I sometimes will jump onto somebody's site and I watch them work, and it makes me want to work and do things, you know. But since I'm fairly new, I still like to. And even if you get in on YouTube, if you catch me later on YouTube, a comment down on the bottom would be nice. You don't have to, but it'd be nice so I kind of know what people are thinking. You know, if you think I suck, just say, hey, you suck, dude. Ba 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 ba. I get a little bit quiet sometimes because I get concentrating here. I gotta, this yellow is gonna have to be brightened up a little bit more. I don't think it's bright enough, but just get the base coat in of the yellow. I got pieces I'm going to be doing in white here. There's no black on the uniform, but I'm going to have to do some black, and I'm going to have to do some silver, some lead belcher on it. So, because these pads here are going to have to be done in black. I'll put some lead belcher on the other one. It's okay, but these leggings back here, since the pants on their uniform is white, I'm going to be doing those in white. Yeah, I think putting that Gorgle brown on there really darkened it up, made it look good. Okay, so I have to kind of remember that. Cool, cool. I can put a little bit right here. Trying to find all the spots that would just using my imagination on where I think some of this stuff would go. I'm not going to try to do any decals or anything or any freehand on this. Trying to get logos and crap going in there. I think that would be way too much. And I'd probably end up screwing it up anyways if I did that. I should have done the gold trim first. But that's alright. Because it's easier to go over the yellow with the darker color. I want to get this done tonight too. Looking for spots. Probably need just a tad bit more color in there. Like right in here. Like I said, if you're coming in and you're wondering what faction this is, it's not a Space Marine faction. It's my San Diego Padres alternate color uniform. I thought it'd be kind of fun. The other colors I won't be doing any of the City Connect stuff. Boy, some of that stuff just looks. I think some of the uniforms look dumb. I don't know who come up with that plan, but let's see. We have Wheeler going for the Phillies tonight, and Yu Darvish going for the Padres. That should be a pitcher's duel. I really thought the Padres were going to lose the other night. Shit, the Dodgers were just. Musgrove was. I mean, the Dodgers had their back against the wall. They had to win and get it back to LA. And it actually got to the seventh inning. It looks like they were up 2-0. They scored off of Joe Musgrove. He gave up two runs. He's probably our second best pitcher. And the Padres just weren't getting any luck whatsoever. I mean, Soto hit one that could have been out of the ballpark, but it hung up just enough to stay in. Had another one. Bellinger made a hell of a play on it. Soto had a ball that was, if I remember correctly, I think it was Soto, had a ball that was hit down the first base side. Freddie Freeman practically came out of his damn shoes to make that play. And then when we brought in, what was it, the seventh inning? Sixth inning? I think it was the sixth inning. The Dodgers were threatening. They scored another run, and I thought, shit, this is over. They've got the momentum. The Padres can't go in. They brought in their relief pitching. Their pitching hadn't given up any runs in, 39 innings or something like that. And, yeah. I was like, so I flipped over and I started watching the tail end of the Vegas Golden Knights game. They were up 5-0, 5-2, something like that. They ended up winning 5-2, which is funny because the Padres ended up winning 5-3. But when they gave up that third run, I was like, yeah, this is going back to LA. This is not going to be good. And then I watched the tail end of the hockey game. Said, yeah, the Knights got this one. I looked up at the score, and the Padres had gotten out of that inning with only giving up one run. So I said, well, let me flip back over and see what's going on. And they end up scoring 5 runs in that seventh inning. It was just like friggin' amazing. I don't know what I'm going to do with that piece in front. I could probably go brown on that. All right, what I want to, whoops, I almost went into my clean water. I want to get into the white. And the white, if I use the Apothecary, or even the Apothecary or the Celadon Gray, I'll probably go the Apothecary white. I might go that route. I think I got it. Then I have to do the gun and everything. Or to be normal gun colors. I'm gonna get this out of the way. This didn't. You can see my painting right there. Doesn't look very good. I'm not getting the acrylics to blend the way that I want. I'll figure it out though. I'll do a little bit of research. See what I have to do. I have the wet palette out. It's not blending on there. I don't want the paint to actually blend together, making a muddy color. I want streaks of red in there. One thing I like about the acrylic, though, or the oil paint can take forever to freaking dry. And I always had a problem with that. But the acrylic, it dries a little bit, so you kind of have to get it on there. Get your blending in better. Okay, I've got a couple things we're going to be doing here. And if I do the lighter colors first, because this is all going to be in white. Yeah, putting that Gortho brown over the top of it really helped out. Yeah, that's gonna look cool. I actually like it. I'm actually gonna like that. I'm gonna like that. Yeah. And then we've got this piece here. 40K meets San Diego Padres. Is that Artemis? I knew it was Artemis. I could tell. She doesn't have all the heavy breathing that Yasuna has. I don't have nothing for you, Artemis. It's the only time you guys come visit me. I am enjoying the hell out of this. Actually like it. I'll have to go back over there with the whites some more, but yeah. I have to do another coat. Oh, scratch my nose. I got an idea for the base too. I was thinking I'm gonna use like a cracked earth or something, half of it. Well, I'll probably do the whole thing and then come in and do like part of it dirt and part of it I'll put some green or something on there. Some wild green or some green color, green tone or something like that. Let's get another. I think we can do another coat up here. And we can start working on that. That yellow, get that your yellow in there. I'm not a fast painter. It's interesting to me. I'm liking what I see. I think he's going to look interesting. I really do. I think he looks interesting. I actually think I picked some good locations for the gold. Or it's not gold, it's yellow. I think if I put the apothecary white over it, it might ruin it. I'll probably just do, again, a test piece on it. I think using the contrast paints more as a wash or something like that. Yeah, I like that. Gore Brown really brought that brown out the way I wanted. Yeah. Tighten that up just a little bit more like that. Once I, they've got a thing going on for the Padres too, that they're going to take photographs. You take photographs and of your favorite Padre, and your favorite shirt, your favorite picture, something like that. I think I'm going to turn around and get a good picture of this when it's done, if everything comes out the way I want, and I'm going to submit it. Hey, check this out. San Diego Padres meet 40K. And a lot of people probably have to look up what 40K is, but it's a Cataphractii Terminator, painted in the alternate colors of the San Diego Padres. I want to get the your yellow going here. I'll come back to the white in a minute. Got to get that brighter yellow going in here now. I got 2 hours in. Shit, I want to finish this. This is a brighter yellow too. I could go with the glitz yellow, but I think this'll look good. Cause I gotta get into these shoes. Get that little bit brighter color in there. You can kind of see what's going. I notice it does get blurry when I move it around. Plus my eyes are blurry as all hell too. I don't know why the camera. That's kind of what we're looking at right there. Did I just do that one? I just did that one. I'm not going to worry about that. Get into the back here. The back, you know the back, go around the back. I got a tail hanging off on my brush again. Oops. I should put my apron on. See, this way here, putting a darker color down and just going over the top with the other one. Kind of means I don't have to. That's a little watery. I don't have anything up there. Okay. I don't know why it's not a smooth transition on the camera. I just noticed that. Because I know my eyes are blurry, but if I go, see right there, that got really blurry. It's not very clear, and I'm not sure why. Not sure why. Yeah. That's actually looking pretty good. It's making that gold stand out nice. And who? I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I could see his face. But he's the one that kind of, I mean, not directly, but he's the one that kind of recommended this camera. I know my daughter has a nice Black Magic camera that she's not even using. I paid for it. I wonder if we ought to maybe go and set that up. This is a Lennox, not Lennox. I can't think of the name of the company now. I can't think of the name of it. Shit, I missed all up in there. You know, that I'm not even going to be worried about. Or that. Let's get a little bit up in here. Yasuda, what are you barking at? I know that's you that just came in the door. And here comes Artemis. I could tell by the way they act when they come through that door. She loves her brother Artemis, Yasuna. Let's see how we look in here. I can go a little bit more on that. Okay. Let's go a little bit more here. once I start getting the brown in there, I should go get the glitz yellow and do just a little bit. Either that, or I could punch it up with maybe a little bit of the. That's not looking too bad. Okay, I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. I need to use the bathroom. So give me a few minutes and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. I think this is actually looking pretty good here. I like the way it's coming out. Okay, so let's get in and get all the brown done. We're using this Gorth brown. Give that a good shake for a few seconds here. I shook it up pretty good earlier. Shit. I thought I rinsed that off. See, now I can get in there and tighten some of this up. And it's got yellow in the paint. And clear it all out. Damn it. There we go. Yellow kind of dried in there a little bit. I can still see a little yellow sitting in the brush. I can't see. I want to be extremely careful here. Because I did do the kind of sort of the inside first. I apologize if I'm a little bit quiet. I'm trying to focus because my eyes don't focus as well as they used to on making sure I get the little nooks and crannies in here that I want. Nooks and crannies. Grandmas and grandpas. So I know people will come in and they'll say, oh, I stopped in there for a moment. He wasn't talking. Sometimes I just get a little bit involved here. Trying to concentrate. And my mind not being as sharp as it used to be. There's Yasina. I can hear him breathing again. Once my eyes get in focus, I'm okay. But if they don't go in focus, it just takes them a little bit longer than they used to. And we got a little too much water in there. I think I like it. And Definitely liking that. I need to get. Come on, focus up. I'm definitely liking that. Okay. I am definitely liking that. So what I want to do right now, get this palette all cleaned out here. I might have to go a little bit more on that. I've got to get some black in. Got to get some lead, some metal in there. I want to take a look at one small thing here, and then if I fuck it up, I could always just pull it out. I wonder if this will help brighten up that yellow just a little bit more. I don't think it hurt. I'll help, but I don't think it hurt either. The way I understand it now, if I understand correctly, even if you don't, that this contrast is supposed to flow, even putting it on this way, into the recesses no matter what you do. To give you that but I'm definitely liking that. Okay, so I've got the brown all done. I want to get some black in here. I know there's no black on the uniform, but I'll get my Vallejo black out here. Got a few spots that we're going to tuck up in black. You know what I could do? I know what part I want to do in black. Could almost go. Oh, you know what I wanted to test out? Apothecary white. That's the breeze. That's not it. It should be over here somewhere. Soul bright gray. That's all settled in. That's what happens with it. The pigment settles to the bottom. Where's that apothecary white? Right there. This did the same thing. So that means you have to shake it up really good. Shake it up. Shake it up. To get rid of that and get that pigment up into the color. And it's going to take some time. It takes a couple of minutes. See, it's starting to mix in. That's why I like having the speedballs in there. The other one's like, if I understand it correctly, the Imperial Fist, the red, anything that doesn't do that is a single pigment color. This has got more than one color in it, I guess. Is the way I understand this. And I want this to kind of tone down the white just a little bit, maybe. This is more gray than it is white. And I don't want the pants to be too gray. So I'll do one leg probably. And then we'll get into it. And as far as contrast goes, I like the Black Templar and the Black, what's the other one? The Black Templar and the Black Legion. I can't personally see the difference between them, but I could also go with my Reaper, Black Reaper too. Getting a little bit better, not much. If I had one of those little machines, I'll shake that right up. But that'll come. I gotta watch what I spend. I only have so much every month to work with. Still a little bit there. But yeah, I like how that's coming out. Laying down flat like that. I like how it's coming out. I don't see where the Imperial Fist is doing anything. Might be good enough right there. I was working with the other one the other day. I think it was, I was doing the Emperor's Child the other day, and I gotta, when I get my little spinning table here tomorrow, hopefully that'll come in before we take off tomorrow. I think it's going to be a little too gray. Not too bad. Yeah. I could see painting up a whole army like this. Okay, I don't like how that came out, but I know the other thing I could do with it. That must be Artemis. Oh no. This little ad. Hi, Addo. Hi, Booby. It's my little Addo dog. And you need a bath. I can smell you all the way up here. Just to put a little punch in that. Little separation here. Like that. Like that. Okay. That didn't come out all that. It came out too gray. I mean, that would be okay if that's the color I was going for, which is part of what they used to have for their pants, but they're all white now. Okay. So that's not going to work out. Well, it did a little bit of what I was looking for there. So I need to get some Black Legion up here. I got some mistakes. Where's my poopy? Where's my Addo dog? Now I want to be real careful with this because I don't want this getting on anything here. No, it's okay. So I'll be getting some, probably spending the day tomorrow. I've got to get ready for Thursday. That's not too bad. It's falling off the stand here. Hopefully when I get up in there. Carol, what are you doing? I don't have nothing. You guys keep coming down here looking for food. Hold on a second. Oh, that's not the pug. Adam, what are you doing? Don't you be eating nothing up there. Hi, Boop. Huh? 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 Ouch. Adam, I have nothing. Don't growl. All right, I might have a piece of chicken for you. Okay, be right back. He's begging for food, and I'm going to give him a piece of chicken here. If the other dogs don't show up. Give me a moment. We're almost done here, I think. Okay. Of course, I feed one, the other one shows up. Ain't that how it goes? Okay, what was I doing here? Before I was so rudely interrupted by the bubbies begging for food. Get that tucked right in there like that. Edo, what are you doing? No, that was a chew. I could tell her. She's got that high squealy. That poor dog. Somebody just dumped her out of a car. Didn't want her around, so dumped her out of the car. Don't. You make me screw this up, I'm going to be pissed. Go away now. I gave you something. I want more. Give me more. Usually I can take chicken like that. I need to get that chicken off the bone because I got another one in there now too. This isn't perfect. In fact, I see some spots that I missed. Don't do that. This is like, I saw a whole chicken in there. I want it. Let's get the gun done up. I can kind of glop this on there a little bit. Who's that? It's a Daphne. It's my Daphne girl. She says, Yasuna tells me you're handing out food again. Yasuna, you got a big mouth. You know, I just thought of something. I don't think she's done it yet. Stand by a moment here. Hold on. This is important. Oh, I have it right here. Didn't get pushed back. Bear with me a moment. This is important. Shit, I got this goddamn chat in the way of everything here. All right. So I got a few spots that I fucked up. Let's get that Gortho Brown. I liked with that Sigor. I keep saying Gortho. I don't know why I keep saying Gortho. Get that Sigor Brown. And then I'll put some couple other things in here. Then I'll do the lead belcher. Because that darkened it up nice to where I'm going to the embassy in the morning. This should help. Get into the recesses here. Darken the brown up just a little bit more. Good. Mamus. Huh? Probably a little. I'm not putting the Black Templar on it. That would piss me off if I did that. But yeah, that's darkening it up nice. I get a little bit in here, like that. It spilled over just a little bit. Hope they didn't come out too black. I keep looking to make sure that I have Sigor Brown. I believe there's also a little rocket pack that's supposed to be going up there too, but I didn't put it on there. One of them has it. One of them don't. Okay. Oop. Ah, shit. I was gonna fuck it up. Let's get some lead belcher out. Get this thing trimmed up. Lead belcher. Which one's my lead belcher? That's Iron Hand Steel. You know? Or my all-time favorite. Lead belcher. Let's just go with that. the hell? And then I'll find a nice, oh, no wonder. That's my number 2. Where's my number 1? There. It's not perfect, but it's working. And then we'll get a little noon oil in here on the metal pieces. It was actually a lot of fun. I got mistakes. But I think if somebody was to look at it from far away, they would go, that's interesting. Who's that? What Legion is that? The Legion is the San Diego Padres. I got a whole piece in there I missed too. I think it looks interesting. Got a couple areas that we missed that I need to get into here. That I noticed. What was that other spot? Oh, it was back here. Okay. I like it. Get a little noon oil in here. And we'll be almost done. Where's my noon oil? Noon oil. Noon. Get that into some of the gray. I could probably put a little glitz yellow on it, but it's after midnight. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang down. And I think the game comes on in about 3 hours. So I want to take a nap, but let's take a look at it here. San Diego Padres meet 40K. And when I get my spinning table, I got a little spot that I fucked up on right there. We'll just call that a little bit of dirt. And I'm going to call that, there's a few places that I missed, but I'm not worried about it. So, for anyone that stopped in, thank you very much. Next week, it'll be Grandpa's Painting Studio. That should be official here in about an hour or so. So we will catch everybody later. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. If you catch it on YouTube, I hope you enjoy it as much as I did painting it. It was interesting. It's not perfect, but it's cool. All right, so we'll talk to you later. Everybody take care.